Welcome back to the shop. Now, in the last operation, we turned these bases and glued them in. And you remember when we turned them, we marked on them the number 1 jaw. There. So that's going to help us now to reinstall it on the lathe. Because when we made that base, the jaws would have made a little indentation in here. So to get it back in exactly the same position, we find the number 1 jaw and we find the mark and we put it on, and just as it tightens down you can just wiggle it and feel it right into the middle of that space there. Tighten it down. So we're all set now. See how true she runs. Oh, pretty good. Good enough. Down around 700. So now you notice I've pulled the head along on my Palmatic so that I can work around the end here. Very convenient if you have a lathe that lets you do that. So because I can do that, I'm not going to set up my hollowing rig. I'm just going to hollow this out with a bowl gouge, just a 1/2 inch bowl gouge, and we'll see how we go. First thing is to round up the cylinder. So I'll just adjust the camera. Yes, that's good. And we'll just true up the OD. The first thing I'm looking for is to get it parallel, and to check that we'll just use a big pair of calipers. Look at that. Well, pretty good. Okay. So that gives us an idea we can make it that diameter. We'll pick this face off the end, across the end now, and we'll mark the internal diameter for a lid. Now I have here one of the bases that I turned into a diameter for the lid, so that I can make them all the same, and I can use it as a gauge. Okay. Again, mark with this one, watch with that one. Slope down. So that mark tells me the diameter of the inside that this is going to be to fit the lid. I have about 1/4 inch on the inside there to come off, so it's tapered in a little bit at the moment. Down to about a little under 1/8 of an inch there now. Step I have at the back, and it's reasonably parallel. So I think that's close up. I think I'll finish the outside now first before I complete the inside. Just going to touch up the tool. Nice fresh face, fresh cutting edge. I'm just going to do the first little piece of this where it's going to fit to the lid, and the reason I want to do that is I'm trying to consider here whether I have enough material, whether there's enough wall thickness here to make this curved like a barrel. So this is the diameter I'm going to have to come to for the lid to fit in, and then there'll be about a 1/8 of an inch step inside of that back here, and that will blend with the back here next to the bottom, next to the base. Just try my plug here. I don't think it's anywhere near yet, but no. Oh, it's getting close. About a 30-second there, I would think. Because I want a nice square edge, I'm going to use my skew chisel, and I'll look down and line this up with the ways. Yeah, just perfect. Yeah. Yeah, lovely. Oh yeah, 7/16, that's good. Okay. Well, I can bring this down a little bit, so I could put a very small shape on this, and I think it looks good if it looks a little bit like a barrel shape. So what I'm going to do first is just reduce the edges, the ends, to the same diameter, and then I'll make a blend from the center to that diameter. Yeah, just about perfect. Okay, that's the middle. So just a gentle blend to give it a little profile. Now another check we can do. It's a little bigger in the back than it is in the front. So just keep taking this out till we meet this end here and blend in with the end that we turned on the bottom. It's not too far, just there, there's a little lump. Not here, it's here. Yeah. Okay, we'll just sand the inside now then. So, this side, outside and inside is finished, and the bottom is finished. I finished the bottom before it was glued in, so that I have minimal finishing across a flat face down inside here. Just a little touch with the sandpaper is enough. Now, all that remains for this part is to put a little finish on. I'm using my 2-minute finish here, but I did thin it down a little bit with some denatured alcohol so that it would soak in a little more. Oh, looking lovely. Now this is cherry and maple. These darker strips of cherry and maple. Really pretty. And it's a cherry bottom that I put in it. So, yeah, I think we'll put one more coat on. Nice thing about this finish, first coat's dry as soon as you finish polishing it. Yeah, pretty nice. Pretty nice now. When it's buffed with the Bead buffing system, whoa, it will be something else. It's beautiful stuff in the maple. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, really lovely. Okay. Well, the only thing left now, if we're not going to put any other decorations or any little lines inside. No, plain is pretty too. The next phase will be to turn this around, and I'm going to use my vacuum chuck, and I'll mount it with the vacuum chuck and turn off the bottom. There. There's one. On with the next.